Hello and welcome to another exciting early episode of Token Games Podcast. I'm your host, Smash Brother Addict and sometimes referee, Zach Pearson. And today I'm joined by our long-running, old school, older than old, nice guy with the mouth equivalent of Donald Trump's brain, a one, Senor Havon.
Hola, ¿cómo estás, mi amigo?
Oh, man. That never gets old. I'm also joined by the living legend, the man who conquered Uganda, the man who took over Wakanda through democratic process, because nobody fights Black Panther, he an OG. The man who Uncle Sam asked for and needed so much they made sign a contract. The one, the only, Mr. Hill.
Soon to be in Korea within the next week. Still make my presence though.
And of course, heavyweight League of Legends champion of the world, returning co-host / co-star / always trying to get up in Hill's ass because they can't stop hitting each other. The man of light skin, the myth with no equal, the teeth that know no end, a Mr. Telford.
Yeah, what up? I'm in the building. Heard I need to come and set some regulations down for the young buck.
Oh.
His ego don't get too big.
Oh, damn.
Nigga, you barely a year older than me.
Older's older, young buck. It's fine.
Not at all. We've said the same things. You just was a little older by fucking age.
Hey, look. Admit that the older, better version is good. And, you just stay with all the young shit you got.
That number in front of you don't mean shit.
You know what do mean shit? The win-loss record between me and you in games. I'll let you count it.
I miss that. Good times. Okay, so I'm pretty sure a lot of you are wondering why we're doing this episode earlier than normal. It's because, well, I contractual obligation, because I was smart like that and saw shit coming, have made sure that under no circumstances am I allowed to or have to willfully come to work on my birthday. No, it's not today. But by the time this video goes up, it might be. I'm a product of the good old 3-9. So, with that being said, we're going to get this shit popping off earlier than usual. But not by much. 24 hours, give or take. Alright, first bit of news. Shit just got real in the Switch field. Somebody called up their brother. Somebody went and got Super. And then they picked up their homie Smash. And they getting ready to hit up the Switch because the official introduction of Smash Brothers into the Nintendo Switch dimension has been announced. The game's coming. We don't have a set release date, but we have a fuck ton of YouTube reaction videos of people losing their shit. Now, obviously, nobody didn't see this shit coming. And if you didn't see it coming, then chances are Nintendo Switch is your first system. Or you're just fucking stupid. Anyways, so, yeah. I'd like to ask how we all feel about that, but we already know how we feel. We all want to sit down and have a big old helping of watching Hill and Telford shit talk each other in Smash Brothers. Unfortunately, though, one of them doesn't have a Switch. Thereby ruining my life goal.
Get the numbers up, dog.
Look, Korea.
I thought he was going to say something after that. Anyways, personally, my first question to any and all of you, as with any iteration or partial iteration or port of a game, what do you want to see them change or possibly fix in the Switch version? And we're going to start with you, Haven, because I've never actually heard you even say the word Super Smash Brothers.
that's because I don't really play Nintendo like that anymore.
Well,
Last
almost
Smash
nobody
Brothers
did.
I
The Wii
played
U
was
was
on
like
the
a
GameCube,
STD
bruh.
letdown. You couldn't pay people to get a Wii U. Okay, well, I mean, if you haven't played any of them or if you've never touched a Smash, hey, your life's incomplete, but I can't fix that right now. Moving on. All right, Romulus, what do you want them to do differently, or what do you want them to fix in the Switch version?
Take that Smash Tours and fucking yeet on it, because that shit's garbage as hell.
Damn. Well, actually, I kind of agree, though, because I'll wait till it's my turn. Anything else you want to change or add?
Make it easier to get these fucking custom moves, because I can understand the fucking belt,
Preach, my nigga.
barely getting any custom moves.
Preach, my nigga.
Attack up 3 is fucking great and all, but where's the fucking Charizard 4B that doesn't do damage to myself? Also, bring back... That shit is good. And at least a little bit of these Fire Emblem characters, not saying they're bagging up a lot of the slot.
Hill, you going too ham.
No.
Your mic's cutting out when you get loud. I know you angry, but, calm the passion down. You on Super Saiyan 3. I need you to go back to 2. Okay, so last thing we heard was you want them to make it easier to get the special custom moves. Praise Jesus, by the way. Now, what else did you say?
Bring back at least some form of storyline like Subspace and cut down the Fire Emblem heroes just a tad. Because there are a lot of motherfuckers in the previous game.
Okay. All right, Mr. Telford. What would you like them to change or add in the new Smash port?
I like the going back a bit. Smash Bros. Melee. Like I like the campaign version of it. Like
Adventure mode.
being able to bring over a duo through it and shit. Like that was bad as shit. So if they came back with some of that, that'd be fire.
Anything else?
Nah, not particularly. Like I haven't smashed in a while as far as Super Nintendo goes.
He ain't smashed in a while.
But that's about all I got as far as coming to head right now.
Okay. Well, I guess that just leaves me. Thank you, and also fuck you, Romulus, because you said 90% of the shit I wanted to say. So I guess just let me add this. I should not have to fucking basically abuse a glitch to farm custom moves. The average runtime it takes to get the custom moves in Super Smash Bros. On the Wii U or Super Smash 4 as it stands right now is damn near 250 game hours. That's stupid, Nintendo. That is fucking stupid. That's fucking stupid. 250 hours to possibly get all the custom attacks. Not to mention, they allow duplicate repeats, which actually makes it even fucking harder. Nintendo, look. It's okay to have grinding in an RPG. Hell, it's okay to have grinding in an adventure mode. It's even okay to have grinding in a fighting game. Looking at you, Soul Calibur 3. I miss that story mode so much. But when you got so much grinding to get shit done that literally, if someone was to put in maybe 5 or 6 hours a day, they wouldn't get done in the same fucking season they bought the game in, or hell, possibly even the same year. You got a fucking problem on your hands. You have a genuine problem on your hands. Also, like everybody else said, I want the return of adventure mode. Because, all bullshit aside, those little tournament elitist jackasses, oh, you don't really know how to play Smash if you don't turn off all the items. Fuck you. You can like both. But when it came to adventure mode, which everyone just assumed was going to be there at this point, you didn't even give people a chance. You basically just killed the last bastion of the Streets of Rage Final Fight style co-op. You know how long I've been trying to get Bayonetta and Devil May Cry to have co-op in them? Dude, I've literally gone onto the development websites, and I've gone onto the forums and their social media and people that actually worked on the game and asked them for it. The closest I got was a maybe for Bayonetta 3. A maybe. Now let's just recap real quick. Devil May Cry 4, 2008. Bayonetta, 2009. I've been asking for almost 10 fucking years. Anyways, all right, officer, I'm gonna ask you the question since you showed up late. The official announcement for Super Smash Bros. For the Switch has finally come upon us, surprising absolutely nobody with common sense. What do you want to see them add or change in this Switch version? And let me turn your volume up to 200.
Huh?
Nothing, keep talking.
Alright. Well, more items would be nice. Because, they've added more in each game. Why not add even more in this one? Maybe 10 or so new Pokemon you can bring to the Pokeballs. Let's see. Their stage customization was shit in the last game, so fix that. Make it so that your so that your custom stage building is not, as bad as it was. Even when they first implemented it, it was way better.
Yeah, I did notice that the Wii version was actually better.
Huh?
No, I agree with you. I'm just saying, I noticed that too. The Wii version of level creation was way better.
What?
Right.
Oh wait, yeah, I was thinking of the Wii U. Yeah, the Wii one, that one was good. It was really good.
You could even upload your own imagery.
Yeah. And then they had to go and take that out? Come on, what the fuck? I liked building custom stages. I liked that I could make a box that almost no one could escape from.
I always found that a little bit weird. How is it that the Wii U version has less shit to do than the Wii version? That was always hilarious to me.
Maybe they're taking advice from the developers.
Oh, man. That hurts, but it's really funny.
But, yeah. Fix your custom stage building. Maybe add 2 or 3 new characters that aren't just clones of existing characters.
Tifa Lockhart.
Because I'm getting fucking tired of that bullcrap.
Knuckles.
Knuckles? That'd be a good one.
Zero.
Yeah, I'm not the greatest one.
Chun-Li. Titties.
And maybe, I don't know, couple new characters, make it so that creating your custom stages is actually fun again, and a little bit more item variety and more Pokemon.
You already said that.
I'm asking for much.
That reminds me, there is one thing they need to do. Put the fucking creator character, even though nobody uses them, able to be used in online mode. That whole shit is fucking stupid. Oh, someone might bully someone. Bitch, you don't need to make a character look like somebody to fucking bully them.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's pretty much my stance on it. I don't think I'm asking for too much. I really don't. But I get the feeling, they're not gonna do any of that.
Well, you might get lucky with the next game. Because Sakurai officially, to my knowledge, won't be working on it.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways. Okay. Topic number 2. So yeah, expect spoilers. And if you don't know or haven't seen shit, and expect it to be spoiled. But it's only the first episode. The second era or season, if you will, of the Marvel Netflix shows has officially kicked off, starting with Jessica Jones. But let me ask you something. What do you guys want to see them add, change, or do different for the second wave of shit? Wait. This, hold on. He didn't drag and drop the right fucking topics. This is the old shit. Somebody go grab the new topics. Damn. It's like the most recent thing in the fucking chat. Okay, let's see what we got here. All right, second topic. Amiibo chronic shortage, second wind, question mark. The shortages of Amiibo and type have been very unstable recently. Now, my question to you guys is a bit of a two-parter. Do you think it's like that because there's too many people and too many companies and too many, cases of Amiibo want? Case in point, Skyrim's getting an Amiibo. I don't even know what the fuck it's going to do. I was just shocked that would even be a thing. Or do you think it's simply because too few places produce it is causing this? Because originally, just a bit of a backup, people assumed that Nintendo had the shortage on purpose because of, lack of knowledge and information, and also because people noticed that different countries were having a better supply system, when in actuality it was due to a strike for dock ship workers and dock transportations. Or I don't know if there was an exact or the correct title for them, but basically there was a union issue with people who worked on transporting goods from a dock. So a lot of Amiibos were actually stuck in place, not able to even get shipped out to the rest of the country. Because contrary to what most people believe, the main reason that those Amiibo are so cheap isn't because they fly. They come by boat. But they don't dock on the east side at all. They all dock on the west coast. I'm sure this might have changed, but But more recently, we've had an abundance, especially when it comes to popular titles. Basically, anytime Nintendo put out a new game, I can promise you there's at least 4 Amiibo that go with it. But also other companies want to get their games to have Amiibo too. So do you guys think this shortage is somewhat superficial again? Like there's something going on behind the scenes that we just don't know? Or do you think there's just not enough places that produce the Amiibo to meet the demand in, the whole world? I'm going to start with you, officer.
It's just Nintendo with their usual habit of, we're gonna move all the units by making a small number. That's all it is.
Interesting. What about you, Romulus?
This Amiibo problem has happened ever since the beginning when they need
Super Smash.
But they could fucking get a Samus Amiibo at all. So I just feel like there's not enough people making these things to meet the vast demand of the more popular Amiibos. Because I could go on GameStop right now and pick up like the whole set of Splatoon 2 and fucking Am. But when it comes to like Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey type shit,
yeah, you out on your ass. That's what it is. If you didn't reserve them, you fucked. I'm not even gonna bullshit. So by the way, slight modification of the announcement. The Splatoon characters are now officially in Smash Brothers, so you got your wish, Hill. If you click the video, you'll see them in the actual game. I figured since you weren't reacting, you hadn't actually clicked it. Also, there might be DLC outfits because the silhouette of Link in the trailer is the Breath of the Wild outfit.
I really gotta watch this video now because I gotta figure out what weapons they've implemented. to have the fucking paint roll.
I want them to get the dual machine guns, because first off, you can attack and evade at the same time. How rare is that? Yeah. So yeah, didn't mean to cut you off. Just wanted to point that out. All right.
I'm just saying we ain't got enough people to make these amiibos to meet the mass demand.
Okay. And what about you, Telford? You think this amiibo? What you think about the amiibo game?
Never been one that was much into the amiibo games. I know that you and Hill were both like hardcore into it.
Well, no. See, it's I know, but it's still a matter of like it's not even about that. It's about what do you think is causing the shortage?
Probably supply, obviously.
Raw materials.
Yeah, materials. Who knows? Maybe even the company feel like they're not getting enough to keep producing at the rate they should be, or that we would like them to be. There's no telling. It could be stopped anywhere along the line, from manufactured to shipping to just not being distributed properly.
Okay. Well, for me, I want to say, and I know this is going to sound dickish, but hear me out. I think the problem is slow production intentionally, meaning they know their demand, they know their supply, but the rate that they're producing them is slow. And I'm going to tell you why. I'll give you an example. I don't know what y'all know about cryptocurrency, aka Bitcoins, but listen, Bitcoins are made by people who have their machines and use their processors running to create the coins on their computers. But here's the thing. You can speed up the process that you make the coin with electrical power and also graphic cards. So obviously, guess what ended up happening? We got a supply shortage of graphic cards, and the graphic cards that are already out there, prices have doubled and tripled even if they're a shitty graphics card. Now, NVIDIA and AMD both acknowledge this, but NVIDIA, aka the GeForce people, you know, the ones who specifically make their graphics cards for gaming, they did release a statement, and they basically said we're in a situation where we're damned if we do and we're damned if we don't. The short of it is, and I'm horribly and heavily paraphrasing, we know everybody and their mama is grabbing them and not using them for what they were intended to, which is also what happens with the amiibo. People got like some of the rarest and most expensive amiibos, and they just put them on display because they think they're cute, or they want to give them to their baby. You know, people who aren't actually going to use them. But they know that they can't meet the demand that the companies are asking them for. But if they speed up production, they ramp it up, they're eventually going to hit a wall or a ceiling. And what will happen is it'll be like a roller coaster. All that demand dies down, and then they can't get them out of the building fast enough or at all. And then the prices will dramatically increase to the point where they can't really make a profit, because instead of the MSRP value, the initial value of the product, being the sale price, it'll be whatever they can do to get them off of the shelves. It's like when you see that really, really cool expensive Blu-ray everyone wanted, and then 2 years later you see it in the clearance bin at Best Buy or some shit. It's like that. So I think, even though they won't admit it or haven't said anything, they're purposely shortening, they're purposely not increasing the speed that they produce the amiibo at. Now that sounds mean, but that's what I think. I think they're being fiscally responsible. Because look what happened with the Animal Crossing amiibo. Did nobody want them shits? So then when they made a new Animal Crossing game, they said, fuck it, we're going to put them in a card. And they sold all of them. Because there was all of them right there in a deck. All right. Moving on to the next topic. And let me go back to Facebook because Hayden put in the wrong shit. Most of y'all are playing something, but what's coming up in your RSVP list? As in, what games have you decided you gotta have this year, even if you don't have it reserved? Officer.
Get back to me. I'll get back to you on that. Go to someone else for a sec.
Okay, Romulus, second verse, same as the first.
Soul Calibur 6.
You hear that? You hear that, Telford? Soul Calibur 6. You might want to get on that.
I hear him talking.
I have been hyped because most of the fighting games I have seen, or they're just like adding an update to it, saying, "Oh, we're gonna add this," and now I have some actual content. Finally, I get that breath of fresh air with a fighting game that hasn't been seen since I was in fucking high school with 5. I enjoyed it. Maybe some people didn't. Still fucking hate Nightmare throughout the entire series. But anyway, after seeing the trailers of the guy with like the dual staff and like the different, I guess, rage gauge that they fucking added to go into your ultimate combo, looks amazing. And I really can't wait to play that in like these newer consoles.
Okay. All right, what about you, Telford?
I'm not sure if it's going to be released this year or not, but I've been trying to keep up with a couple of streamers and YouTubers who do deeper research than I do, and they were talking about another Diablo, a Diablo 4, and so when that does come out, I will be on that like white on rice because I fucking love playing Diablo. And then there was talk of another Tom Clancy's Division game coming out, like a sequel. So I'm looking forward to both of those to see when and if they will actually come to the light.
A new Diablo.
The only thing he loves more than white women. Oh, damn, I thought he was going to say something. Okay, moving on. All right. I guess.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this push to talk bullshit, because I gotta switch back to Discord every time I want to say something snarky, so decided against it.
So I'm right. Anyways, okay. So, for me, I wanted to say Spider-Man, but, well, I can't say how I know. I've pretty much heard, I hope I'm wrong, there won't be a Spider-Man demo. Because the biggest problem a lot of people have had with that game is the combat system looked boring as shit and basically the same shit as Batman. And Batman's combo system bored me to shit. Because it lacked creativity. I know a lot of people liked it, but think about going from the first game to going to the last game playing that exact same combo system. There really wasn't much of an evolution there. Period. Then to top it off, almost all your little team attacks, you had no direct control over them. You just had to build up a meter and then watch a cartoon play. Like, bitch, this is a beat 'em up, an adventure beat 'em up. I'm not here for super combos. You can give me a super attack, but no, not no super combos. What the fuck? Not to say the Arkham series sucked. Just want to point that out. Okay, so, for me, and I'm gonna get on the Soul Calibur 6 bandwagon, but here's why. Not because they finally fixed my baby Kalik. I heard that Geralt from The Witcher is gonna be the guest character. And I love me some guest characters. But also, they actually redesigned the combat system. And from the hours and hours and hours of footage and YouTubers and influencers being able to play and talk about it online, almost everybody has universally said the one sentence I was scared I wouldn't hear. They didn't fuck it up like 5 and 4. They learned from 5 and 4 and switched some systems around and developed some new combat mechanics, but it works because it's not 5 and 4. And that's Well, that's not all I wanted. That's the main thing I wanted out of a Soul Calibur. That's the main thing. The second biggest thing, stop just fucking redesigning or re-upscaling old weapons and calling them new weapons and new unlockables for the characters. God damn it. If you're going to give me a new weapon to get, how about you give me something I haven't been seeing since fucking 1998? Or rather, 1999, whenever fucking Soul Edge came out for the damn Dreamcast. Now, a lot of you young bucks, and it's really just kidding you over here, don't realize or recognize it, but even if you didn't play Soul Calibur, it's been kind of sort of annoying. Every time you unlock a weapon for that character you're playing, it's never a new weapon. It's just another version. It's just an upscaled version of their old unlockable weapon from the very first game. So all 6 of their weapons in their path, the joke weapon, the ultimate weapon, they haven't changed since like 1998 or 99. Give me some new shit. Not just, oh, let's make a new joke weapon. Now, the other game, or rather, this is a bit of a unique one. I'm definitely looking forward to Smash Brothers, but I'm also looking forward to the DLC for Dragon Ball FighterZ. Not just because, well, I like having variety in the characters I'm going to stomp the shit out of Telford with, but because those characters are more than likely gonna be from Dragon Ball Cho, aka Dragon Ball Super. Not just old school rehashes. Yes, I know the first 2 characters mentioned are Bardock and Broly, okay? But that's like saying there's air in my lungs. We know they're gonna happen. But when you get characters possibly like Jiren, or you get those super strong gods of destruction who got super strong universes as a possibility, that opens the doors for creativity. Look at Hit in the game. He can disappear on and off screen, and he's got like 3 or 4 moves that do a fucking teleport. And his level 3 is so fast, it can actually shut down long range attacks sometimes. That's scary and fucking crazy. Goku, I've seen him a billion times. Frieza, billion times. Piccolo, I love all these guys to death, but I've seen him a billion times. But this is a rare opportunity. This is the first time a lot of these characters have been put in a traditional fight game format in 3D. And before anyone says Xenoverse, listen to the words I just said. Traditional fight game format. So basically, I'm looking forward to season 1 of Dragon Ball FighterZ. If that helps make any sense. Oh, and the Switch version of Phantasy Star Online 2. I was on the fence about that one because it's an MMO. And since it's an MMO, technically, and it's also like 5 years old, technically, you can't call it new, but it's a new port. So if Smash Brothers can count, why can't Phantasy Star Online 2? I'm also looking forward to how many times, hypothetically speaking, Telford and or Romulus is going to beat the shit out of each other in these games. Because they finally patched in 6-player mode. So we can all get in on that ass whooping.
Oh, shit.
Yup. Played it.
Everybody's in the hurry to catch these hands. Don't worry, there's enough to go
You
around.
ain't ready for these at all, dog. You ain't ready.
He ain't. He's woefully unprepared. 3-on-3 massacre. And then to top it off, your friends got to watch your ass get beat. Damn. You got to do some training, bruh. You got to do some real training.
When I step into the ring, you know I'm going to be bringing the fire, so I ain't even worried about it.
I'm going to tell you this right now, though. Don't play Captain Ginyu. Just don't. You need to treat Captain Ginyu like those old Dare commercials that they used to air before y'all was born. Hey kids, someone tells you to do drugs, just walk away. Treat Captain Ginyu like that. Yeah, he funny. But that's it. Anyways, anybody got any closing statements?
Well, after putting my thoughts together, I remembered a few games I'm looking forward to.
Okay.
So, first up is Monster Hunter World on the PC.
Ports
'Cause,
count.
yeah, I know it's already out on It's not on PC yet. Another game I'm looking forward to is a pirate-themed action-adventure game called Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves. I could fuck with it.
It's looking like it'll be really interesting. Certainly going to be better than that crap Ubisoft's putting out that I think basically has the same premise. Let's see here. If Diablo 4 is indeed coming, that'd be real cool. I'll play the shit out of that too. And the last thing I'm looking forward to is another delay of Kingdom Hearts 3.
Ha! Ha!
Because we all know it's coming, even if some of us might deny it.
Well played. Well played.
Put it this way. Telford,
Yeah.
I feel like your hypothetical unborn child will have their first tooth by the time that game comes out. I could be wrong, but let's look at the Kingdom Hearts track record. And suddenly, just like that, I got some validity. Closing statements, anyone?
Nobody mentioned Bayonetta 3. It's sad.
Damn. Well, half of us have a Switch, but damn, you right. But at the same time, you know, Devil May Cry 5 is coming. So, I don't know which I like more. Damn, which do I like?
Let's see.
Other than
Is a dude who can dance with guns or a chick who can dance with guns?
basically,
I mean,
you know what? I'm gonna throw my weight behind whoever's gonna give me fucking co-op, real co-op. Fuck the bullshit. Why I gotta beat some ass alone? Why can't my homies get in on it?
Through that.
I respect that logic.
And with that being said, Romulus, closing statement / opinion of Telford.
Good to see this bitch boy's back. Finally pulling his fucking weight in this shit.
Damn. Okay, interesting. Telford Kin, final closing statements for Romulus.
I'll leave for a while. Expect my boy to hold down the fort, and goddamn, it's in shambles when I return. Time to build the ship back up again.
Damn. It's like you come back to life and you found out Gohan went to college and stopped fighting. This has been another.
This great Saiyaman of a son I got. Fucking hell.
Damn, he called your ass Saiyaman. Ooh.
And Nintendo.
No.
Nintendo, what happened
Ultimate to
to
the day I die.
What happened to that Metroid Prime 4 you promised us, huh? Just gonna cock tease us with that?
Hey. In case you haven't noticed, Kid and Ryu are fighting. So you want to, put that on the back burner, bro? Continue.
Nah. I give a shit. But yeah. Oh, and of course, fuck Konami.
Okay. This has been another exciting episode of Token Games Podcast. I will see you guys in Super Smash Bros. Switch and Dragon Ball Fighter Z. And
Just don't play Vegeta.
holy shit. Here comes a new challenger. You know, I'm glad I didn't hit the fucking button. Okay, quick question. Also, thank you for the birthday props. Do you know what the topics are?
I literally just got home.
That's okay. You can bullshit them and say weird, awkward, uncomfortable things like you normally do. Because, well, it's not the only reason you're here, but it's the best reason you're here. How'd that sound?
That's fine.
Okay. Topic 1. Wouldn't you know it, we just got that motherfucking announcement. Super Smash Brothers is coming to the Switch, surprising absolutely no one with a working and functioning brain. Besides the fact that they're adding the Splatoon characters as playable characters and possible DLC costumes, what do you want to see them do or change?
Honestly, after the major success of the Smash on the Wii U, it's gonna take a little bit to try to think of anything that they could really improve on. I mean, as far as characters are concerned, you know, they listened to fans, they brought in
Knuckles,
a lot of people.
Tifa Lockhart, Chun Li,
lot of people.
titties.
But now they can listen even more because they've seen and heard that if you listen to the fans, your games will succeed. Street Fighter, Capcom, Marvel vs. Capcom.
Damn. Waiting on it though.
So yeah, if they listen and they bring more people in, it'll make it even more awesome. Of course, they better have fucking local multiplayer, or that thing is just gonna go ass up in the story. No questions asked.
I think I might literally sell my Switch if they don't do that.
Yeah, it's gonna be that one thing, like, it has to be there. Like, you pimp local multiplayer on your console, you bring out the game that is all about multiplayer. If you don't have local multiplayer with this, you better be dedicating every last fucking person that you have to making sure that this damn thing works flawlessly. Because this is gonna be one of your main pulling points. You just make sure that happens, bring in characters, make a pretty good single player experience, because some people do play single player on Smash, some people don't. It's not really too important, but it'd be nice. And you'll be golden, that's it.
Okay. Well, I know you haven't watched it because it just came out at midnight, but season 2, or the second wave of Marvel Netflix generational shows, has happened. I know what you're thinking. Well, fuck, you know, Daredevil already had season 2, but Daredevil season 2 was a bit special. They went directly into production after the first season ended, if memory serves. Long story short, Jessica Jones, the one that launched all this shit, finally got her second season today. Now, original question was, if you had seen it, how do you feel about the first episode going forward? But for the time being, what I'm just going to ask you is, what do you want to see them do? Because you weren't able to even come in for the last podcast. What do you want to see them do with the next batch and seasons of Marvel Netflix shows? Or have them change? Besides the crappiness of Iron Fist. Because that goes without saying.
I was just about to say, don't make Iron Fist. Just don't make Iron Fist. Show some more strong titties.
What?
And
Wow.
you'll be fine.
Your words, not mine.
Bring in She-Hulk. Why not?
I mean, she is a lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, moving on to the next question. Now, this might be a bit of deja vu, but it's from at least 2 years ago. Nintendo amiibo shortage. So basically the question is, it's looking like a shortage has shown up again. But the question is, do you think this time, because it wasn't, but we assumed it was last time, it's intentional? Or you think it's a fluke? Or do you think there's too many hands in the pot? By which I mean there are too many developers who want Nintendo to make them an amiibo and they don't have enough places to produce them at, so that's why there's a lag. What do you think is causing the amiibo lag? For lack of a better term.
Amiibo lag may be due to people trying to create more Switches to get out the store, since they are apparently still selling out of Switches everywhere. So they're trying to put their focus more on the main dish instead of the side dishes. With that being said, if that were not the case, number 2, I would say that they're just getting bombarded with so many ideas. They want to take the best ones, but even so, they can only dedicate so many people to doing so. And I think they may just trying to be splitting up people, since they have so many good new offers coming in because their stuff's doing so well. Now everyone wants in. Now they're just getting fucking bombarded from everywhere, and it's like, okay, we gotta try to, accept everyone. We gotta try to be, relatable, happy to everyone, friendly to everyone, because we're Nintendo. We're the family thing. Everyone should come in as a family. So then they just split themselves into a million directions, and then things slow down. So I think it's one of those two things.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Let me pull up that other question. Why do all the girls I want to marry live in Michigan? I really need to stop going through my feed sometimes. Anyways, let me see. Amiibos. Smash Bros. Jessica Jones. Here we are. Most of y'all are playing something. But what's coming up in your RSVP list? What games are you anticipating the most this year?
Shoot.
Oh, if it makes you feel any better, we got a confirmation last week or throughout the week that Soul Calibur 2, wow. Soul Calibur 6 doesn't suck. So yeah.
Yeah, like Soul Calibur 6 is basically, like, as of right now, the only thing I'm looking forward to.
You're not the only person to say that.
Yeah, it's looking real nice, man. I really hope it's a good, nice experience. So, Soul Calibur 6, and my roommate does have a Switch. Well, both of my roommates actually have a Switch. So, when Smash comes out, and Smash is supposed to come out this year, we playing that. Probably.
Might have to get their friend code sometime soon. Bayonetta 3 is also coming, but probably not this year.
Yeah, I'll have to see what happens.
Mm-hmm. All right, is that it?
Random topic.
Go ahead.
So, did you hear about how the Oculus Rift shit itself yesterday?
Wow. No, and would you like to clarify that hilarious statement?
Okay, will do. So, on this past Saturday, I purchased an Oculus Rift. Also had to get a video card to upgrade my computer so I could use it, but that's besides the point. So, started using the Rift. Things are fine. Ran into a problem here or there. Working through it. So, after a long, frustrating day yesterday at work and then other things, I decided to throw on the headset and try to play VR chat for an hour or so before I hit the shower. Called it a night. Except the headset wouldn't turn on. I was wondering why this happened. Then an error came up saying, oh, it's a runtime service error. I'm like, okay. So after reinstalling the thing, which you have to download 20 gigs for.
God damn.
Install the damn thing. And then still having the same error pop up. I'm like, okay, I'm going to do what I should have done in the first place. And what I always do when I see an unknown error on my computer, I Google it. The first result that comes up, some people screwed up. I'm like, wait, what? So I click the link. Apparently, everyone's Oculus around the world stopped working at around 1 p.m. yesterday.
What the fuck?
Everyone's.
Do they know why?
Oh yes, they figured out why it happened. And get this, the reason that a piece of equipment.
Hello?
Oh no, right when it's getting to the
Dude, do you know how hilarious that is?
Sorry. Hi.
Oh, dude, that was funny. Like, right when you said a piece of equipment, it cut out.
Okay, sorry. So, the reason why the piece of equipment stopped working is because of an expired security certificate.
So, all this money that they've invested in all this advertisement, you're telling me these dumbasses, who's supposed to be some of the smartest and road paving motherfuckers for the virtual headspace game, forgot to update their security certification, which only costs $300 fucking dollars.
Yeah, certificate not updated, so headset stopped working. The Oculus Home, which is like the main program that it runs when you put on the headset, stopped working. And people on Reddit found a temporary fix, which was to set your clock back to before when the security certificate expired. So that was a temporary fix. But overnight, they did end up fixing it. They just released like a 10 meg file to install, which fixed the expired security certificate. So installed that, tested it out, worked this morning. It's fine. And now they're like the owner of the Oculus or whatever is saying, we'll credit you guys, for our Oculus store, at some point in time to apologize for this happening. But yeah, they really fucked it up with that one.
Man, I think the last time I saw something fail at that magnitude was like, what, PS3?
Oh yeah, the PS3 Ocalypse or the PS Ocalypse.
Where it lasted like, I think, a day.
No, homie. It was like a damn near 2 weeks.
Was it?
Yes, I know. I was there. 2011.
Huh.
That is hilarious. We don't do a lot of headset topics or VR topics. Might want to fix that sometime in the future.
But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. Well, this has been a very unusual, exciting episode of Token Games Podcast, pre-birthday edition. I will see you guys when I see you guys and be a year older.